This is Darren Erickson, Laughing Vulcan, with a demonstration of the Windows Remote Assistance as it would apply to chess teaching. I've got two systems here. This one is the one that I would use as the teacher system, and then I've got a second just a little netbook here that's going to be used as the student system. I apologize in advance for the quality of the video, but this is my fishing camera, and I'm going to be going fishing in about 45 minutes here, so there we go. Alright, so very quickly, the first thing we do is in Windows 7 we call up the start menu. We start typing the word remote. Now, one thing I don't know is if both sides don't have Windows 7. I'm not 100% sure how this works. But the very first thing when you type remote, I'll do it on this one, type the word remote, and one of the options that comes up at the very top is Windows Remote Assistance. That's what you want to select on the teaching system. Okay, it asks, what do you want to do? Invite someone or help someone? You want to invite someone because you want to be the one who's in charge of your screen. And then it asks, okay, how do you want to invite? Easy Connect, email to send an invitation, save invitation as a file. I tried this Easy Connect earlier. It didn't really want to work for me very well, so I'm going to save it as a file, and it gives you a file name here with a really long extension, but we'll save it. I'm going to replace it because that was from last time. And now it's available. It opens up this screen for remote assistance giving a password. I think that the person has to have this password as well. Now you can try using the Easy Connect. The Easy Connect might have failed on me because both machines are right here next to each other in the same network. I'm not sure. But I go to my email. I'm sending myself the email. Invite. Subject. Password. And it does seem to change that password in between sessions. So, I don't know. This might not be the best option available, but it certainly would be a low-cost option. I want to attach that invitation file that it generated. Hit send. And Easy Connect simply puts up the password, and then you have to let the other side know what the password is. Then both sides try to automatically connect to each other. Call open the invitation. I'm going to copy that password. If it lets me. And I'm just going to tell it to do the default. Go ahead and open the invitation with Windows Remote Assistance. Yep, and it wants to know that password. This would be the point where you get the person on, and I guess I would use the phone with this method as a method of talking to the other person. It wants to know the password. And what happens is then this pops up a window, Remote Assistance pops up a window asking, would I like to allow Darren to connect to my computer? Oh yes, please. Darren should connect to my computer. Over here, and it's not as easy to tell at this second, but I'm actually running the Windows Remote Assistance program. And it says I am helping Darren Erickson. And whatever is done now on this master computer is replicated on the student's computer. So on the student's computer, I'm not moving my mouse at all on the hosts on the student's computer. But if I want to bring up my chess base file, and you can see it kind of replicates slowly, but here is ChessBase. So I can go back to the beginning. I can go to the end. I can pick any point in between. And I can say, well, in this being ChessBase, you can use Fritz this way too. I know you can. It's just that I only use ChessBase really for this sort of situation. I can, with ChessBase, bring up Fritz Analysis. One of the downsides of this method of remote assistance is that you can't, as far as I can tell, you can't deny part of your screen. It would be nice if you could like hide the Fritz Game Assistance or whatever if you're teaching. But really, whatever it is whatever's on this machine gets seen on this machine with just a little bit of a keyboard delay. So the other thing that this allows is a chat window. I can open up a chat window. And what it does is as soon as you start the chat, it brings it up on the remote system down here on the left-hand corner. But really, I would expect to be talking on the phone to the student, and the chat window goes back and forth. It also cuts down the screen real estate available to the other person, so it depends on how. Go actual size actually, and this is a smaller screen. The other thing, I think I just killed my session. In fact, I know I did. So, oh well, there. Thus endeth the lesson. But at any rate, it does indeed work to. It does work to share someone else's screen over the internet directly. There was a little bit of lag, which is kind of surprising because both machines are right here, but it is a tiny netbook I was using, so that might be it as well. Anyway, that's using Windows Remote Assistance. It would replicate anything on the teacher side screen. What I didn't show was there is a way on the student screen to request control of the mouse and keyboard. So if you want the student to be able to say, hey, I've got this variation and it's blah 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 blah, and you're okay, fine. Go ahead and click request assistance and then let the other person use your mouse and keyboard. There is, I believe, but this is just a believe, a way to stop that as well, so that you can say, okay, wait, stop, I need to take control here. Anyway, that's just the very basics of connecting with remote assistance and maybe being able to use it in a chess environment using Fritz or ChessBase.